Today we're installing this ProLogic L01 on this Liberty safe. The first thing we want to do is install the shoulder bolts that are provided with the kit on the vertical holes above and below the spindle hole on the safe door. All right, with the shoulder bolts snugged up, we can now install the keypad. To install the ProLogic L01, the first thing you'll want to do is remove the battery compartment. You do that by pulling down on this lever and then pulling the compartment out. The lever, when it locks in place, actually locks against the shoulder bolts to lock the keypad on. So you want to remove that to make it easy for you to put it on the shoulder bolts. Next, we're going to install the keypad on these two shoulder bolts. On the back of the keypad, you'll see there's two keyhole slots, one here and one up here. The shoulder bolts engage with these and then snap into place. So, take the keypad, the lock cable is connected to the keypad, and we're going to slide that through or thread that through the spindle hole. All right. Once you thread the cable through, you want to make sure that you leave about this much cable on the outside of the safe. And that's in case you ever have to replace this keypad, you can get access to the clip that allows you to remove the plug from the receptacle. So, insert about 2 to 3 inches of cable in the back of the entry pad, and then snap it on the shoulder bolts, like that. Now we're going to install the lock body, it's a swing bolt lock body, on the mounting plate of the safe. On the back of the lock body you'll see a channel here. This channel is designed to be able to route the cable without damaging it. So you want to pull the cable up so that when you install this lock body, the cable can freely move behind the lock body and it's not pinched by the lock body. So with that in place, we now go ahead and install the mounting screws and secure the lock body to the mounting plate. You want to install one screw, get it positioned, don't tighten it all the way down. Get your next screw in place. Again, don't tighten it all the way down. The third screw goes in the bottom here. And then we can snug that one down, then snug this one, and then snug this one down. And that way we haven't got any cross tension across the lock body. With the lock body installed, we can now connect the cable into the receiver on the lock body. Next, we can remove the 2 relocker plate screws from the lock body. Now we're going to install the relocker plate, and that goes on there and holds the spring-loaded pin up in place. So just hold that there. I'll put one of the screws in. Liberty actually provides them with a relocker that has a little washer on it for this universal plate. So we can screw that in, tighten it down. And then the other side. And this wing of the relocker plate will engage the spring-loaded pin so that it doesn't drop into place here and prevent this bolt work from opening. So the lock body is installed, the relocker plate is installed, and it's holding up the relocker pin. There should be about an 1/8 inch gap between the bolt work and the flat side of the swing bolt, and that'll allow it to go to its fully locked position. With the lock body installed, we can now go to the keypad and test the code. Now with the keypad installed, we want to install the battery box. So first, we can put a battery in. It's got a large slot and a small slot. Makes it easy to install the battery the correct way. So you place that in with the large terminal and the small terminal. Then you slide it up into the keypad and lock down the lever. That locks it in place. That locking lever actually holds that keypad on against those shoulder bolts, so it's difficult to remove. Now we want to test our codes. There's two codes installed in this ProLogic L01. One is the super code, 111111. It'll say ID 00 verified, lock open 6 seconds. Turn the handle, lock opens for you. The nice thing about the ProLogic, it has an LCD screen that tells you what's happening. Now the other code that's installed in the L01 is what we call the manager code, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll see it says ID 1 verified, lock open, and you can turn the handle. So both of those codes are working as intended, and your installation is complete.